everyone, you're watching Body and Mind Season 2 presented by Dove Derma Spa. And today I'm in my natural habitat, the great outdoors, and I'm so happy to be outside.
Nicole, you sound so chirpy, that's great. And I'm also kind of sad because today is the last episode and we're going to do this for the last time. But we're going to end this on a high.
And quite literally as well, because today we're going to be zipping across trees, hanging by a rope and swinging a la Tarzan. And most importantly, we're even going to be taking a leap of faith.
That sounds great, and most importantly, we're going to do this on the beautiful weather. So shall we start our Aventura adventure? Wow, that was a good tongue twister.
That is a good tongue twister, and I will race you, so let's go.
Let's go.
So now we are with the brilliant Hardy, who is one of the co-founders here at Aventura Park.
Welcome to Aventura.
I'm very excited to be here. Like, clearly, look at me. I'm like all buzzing with energy. So Hardy, tell me what inspired you to come up with such an action-packed, fun-filled adventure park here?
Well, my business partner and I, a very old friend of mine, Lina Malas, we wanted to come up with a concept that would really make a big difference in the community, residents of Dubai, people that live in the UAE, and whoever's visiting Dubai. And I moved here with my family for about a year and had raked our brains into creating something like that. And we, with all the things that Dubai has to offer, we felt this gap coming from the US of being able to play in the outdoors, be exposed to green nature, challenge yourself, go with the kids, do stuff, or even as friends, as adults. And in one of my trips to Spain, we discovered Aventura Amazonia, which is basically our franchise partner.
Okay.
And we decided to create this beautiful thing here.
Hardy, thank you so much first for bringing this concept here in Dubai. So tell us, what all do you offer here and what level are me and Nicole going to compete at?
I won't tell you what level yet, but we have
Suspense.
5 different levels, and it starts from 6 years old all the way to 76, and I say that because we had a grandfather who came to
How lovely.
our park.
So
It
it's
was
truly
fantastic.
for everybody.
That's absolutely true. 50% of our customers are adults, 50% are under 18. So we offer five levels, over 20 zip lines, over 80 obstacles, kilometers of cables. So you can spend 3 hours literally doing all these things together. We also have what we call our corporate park, which involves specific team building installations separate from the circuits. And we use that to build programs for organizations, for companies to work as teams, always to challenge yourself both mentally and physically, but from a team format rather than here in the adventure side, as we call it.
Okay, so I think now you're going to put us in the safe hands of Frank.
We will. Frank is one of our top rescuers.
Okay,
He's one of
fine.
our senior guys.
Excellent. So
Yes.
we shall say a prayer and we shall be on our way.
Perfect.
Let's go.
So now we are with Frank, who is going to keep me safe. Yes? Say yes.
I hope so. I hope so.
Okay, so Frank, you're going to brief us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Well, what we're going to do is basically send you guys up the extreme circuit. You're going to do the first 7 activities there. Right. Nice and high. You're going to start off with a climbing wall.
okay.
Move you across the spider web. Then you're going to do the trapezes, the moving trapezes over there. Wamba bridge is next. After that, the parrot trunks. We've got a simple footbridge after that, and then the Tarzan jump to end off with.
That sounds so easy. So guys, now we're going to do a coin toss, and whoever wins the coin toss is going to decide who goes first. So Frank and Nicole, are you ready?
I just want to say that all my belongings go to my husband and my cats. Just before we start.
Right. So who's going to call it?
Me.
All right. That's heads. That's tails. And call it in
Tails.
the air. Tails it is.
Ah, excellent. Maybe you go first.
I knew that.
I am evil that way. Okay, so I think we should go and get started. Bless you,
ready.
please come back. We love you.
I will.
Okay?
I will.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
2, 1, go.
So Nidhi started first with the climbing wall. Went up pretty good. She had good technique, used her legs quite a bit. She was a bit fast on it actually, and a little bit faster than Nicole on the climbing wall. Similarly, then the spider web, they both went through it in a similar manner. That requires more upper body strength. It's intimidating in the beginning, but not once you go through it, you're looking up, you don't see the height. So it's more intimidating than anything. Then you get to the trapeze. Now, because Nidhi started first, she was the first one to do it, that requires a lot of balancing, a lot of conquering your fear of height, because you look down if you don't know what to do, and so you really see your height and you're going back and forth, you're trying to hold on to the ropes as you go through it. And when Nicole came along, she actually managed to keep looking up and started singing, which allowed her to focus more and just stay up and stay positive on it. So she did it a little bit faster, plus perhaps she had seen Nidhi go through it first. Then we got to the hanging parrots. We taught them the technique of how to do it, and then they both went through it. That requires both strength and balance and fear conquering and a bit of technique. So we gave them an advantage with the technique to get them going. The bridge went pretty quick, the foot bridge. Just bounces off a little bit in the middle, but they both did okay. Again, Nicole went faster because she sang, she looked up, she didn't see the downside of it. And then finally at the Tarzan drop, both of them are intimidated by the fact that you have to jump 25 meters and you've got a net that's far away from you. And it's just that moment of jumping, that throwing yourself out, that split second, and then after that you get to the net and you're okay. Bit of body strength to go back up to that platform on there, and then they both did fine.
So now we are with Lena, who is the other beautiful co-founder here at Aventura.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, because I think it's safe to say that we've had such an excellent time that we can't stop smiling at this point.
We are so happy to have you here at Aventura Park.
It was amazing.
So tell me, what was the most exciting thing about your time here?
I think for me, it was the amount of strength that we use and actually figuring out what we can do and testing our limits. It was the best experience I've had in my life.
That's fantastic. How about you, Nicole?
The
How
fact that
about
I
you?
could overcome my fear, because I've had like a horrible fear of heights for the longest time. But this show pushes me forward and tells me mind over matter. And I did it, and I sang the whole way, so I apologize, dear audience, if you listen to my singing voice.
And I heard you screaming down Thriller as well. Yes, it was amazing. You were just exhilarated to be here.
It was
and how about, what's the feeling you get in all of this beautiful nature? What was something that you...
I think that was the one that elevated the entire experience because we were outdoors in Dubai. So it was awesome.
Fantastic, fantastic. That's a rare thing here in Dubai.
Yeah, and then we did the zip line as well, which was so much of fun because we did one of the longest zip lines. I mean, we're heroes today. They're going to name buildings after us. And even the leap of faith, because like you said, the leap of faith is exactly the name of it. You really have to like kind of trust yourself and trust the people and trust the process. So just
it's such a self-empowering experience.
It is, exactly.
You learn so much about yourself and you have fun.
That's true. You do
It's
have
amazing.
fun.
It's
exactly.
amazing.
And while we're doing all of this, I definitely need some hydration. So I have my Arlane Zero sodium-free bottle drinking water, which I'm going to spray all over myself after this.
Fantastic.
But we need to know the scores.
The scores. Well, drum roll.
Ding, 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 ding.
Nidhi, you did it, and just a shade under 16.
Okay.
And you got
Nicole.
it. 13.
Yes!
I feel like Rocky. My life is complete.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I
We
will.
do. Boom.
We're both definitely going to come back.
Definitely.
And you guys should come back as well
guys
and
should
bring
do.
your whole family because it's excellent for the whole family.
And we'd love to have you all here.
See you all soon. Back here.
At Aventura Parks.
I've absolutely enjoyed my time here at Aventura Park, and being in the great outdoors is just so natural to me. And speaking of natural and nature, I can't wait to get home and use my Himalaya Neem face wash so I can get rid of this slight tan that I have and the pigmentation, as well as just get rid of the sweat and the grit that I've accumulated throughout the day. Coming up next, we have our healthy eating segment to further inspire you as well, and we have a star chef who has won so many awards, and he's going to do a healthy version of some of our favorite Indian dishes. Welcome back. You're watching Body and Mind Season 2 presented by Dove Derma Spa. Now, the beauty of Rang Mahal here at the JW Marriott Marquis is that they always celebrate dishes from all over India, including the festivities with their ever-changing seasonal menu. But this time, we've given them a challenge where they have to take those very Indian dishes and recreate them, keeping healthy eating at its core. So now I'm with Chef Amrish here at the famous Rang Mahal. Chef,
Thanks, Nicole.
congratulations first of all.
My pleasure.
Because Chef has won Best Indian Restaurant 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
You're not giving anybody else a chance.
No, it's all about reinventing yourself and just looking for some new ingredients, some new dishes, and just trying in the restaurant. So that's given an edge to Rang Mahal.
Exactly, and your passion as well, it comes through straight away, Chef. So Chef, normally I come here and I have really great, stellar meals off their normal menu. But for this time, we told Chef to make a healthy version of everything for body and mind. So Chef, was it challenging to do so?
Honestly, it was not challenging, but it was really like inspiring for the entire team and for myself. And like when we talk about healthy food, we see different angles like reduce the oil, cut down on spices, or use organic ingredients. So basically, we use for alternative ingredients or alternative resources to make it healthy. But in a way, sometimes like the dish which you like grown up eating with, you don't leave that dish like that.
Exactly.
So what we have done, we have researched some of the old recipes, and we have like researched the recipes, ingredients, and the techniques, and then we thought how we can change them as per our
As per this brief of making everything healthier.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
for example, like we have a dish called kurma. Like we in north part of India, we eat a lot of like chicken kurma, handi kurma, or vegetable kurma. So what we have done in this particular recipe, we have used all the spices. We have used all the ingredients that you use in making a kurma, a good chicken kurma or a lamb kurma.
This is what the korma is, which is why I
Yes.
was reaching for it first very
Yeah.
greedily. And it smells incredible, Chef. But Chef, to start with, tell me about the salad, because it is literally a work of art. Like, it looks like a skill of engineering as well, because it's
Very
standing
simple.
up.
It's very simple, very like again very refreshing,
Okay.
and something which is very tempting.
How do I just go and
Yeah.
like scoop it out?
Yeah. So basically, for this salad, what we have done, like we eat a lot of vegetables at home.
Okay.
Can be aloo gobi ki sabzi or bangan bharta, or if we see in southern part, we eat poriyal. So what we have done, we have recreated a southern poriyal, a banana stem poriyal, into a salad. So like
It's
we
so
have
different flavor-wise.
Yeah, we have used all the ingredients, like we have used mustard seeds, curry leaves, turmeric, then we have used coconut. So we have used all those ingredients that we use in making the poriyal, but we have used in a slightly different way.
In a very intriguing way, because I can't believe that dish which I tried earlier, which is delicious, Chef. Like, I could eat it by itself. Then you turn it into a salad, because the salad holds up so well. It's just fresh.
Yes.
So if you were like, sitting in someone's garden in Kerala, I could totally see myself eating this. And the coconut and the banana stem has so much of nutritional value.
Yeah.
Like the banana stem, I was reading that in Ayurveda, it can actually help with weight loss
Yes.
and helps control your insulin levels as well.
Yes. It's very high in fiber, good for kidney stone, and also good for, like as you mentioned, for the blood sugar levels, and it's also good for like stress levels or hypertension.
Really?
Yes.
I need like 5 more of these then, Chef.
Yeah.
So Chef, even the banana chips are excellent, but I'm waiting to try this. This is what I am most excited by. Tell us, Chef, what did you do with the rice?
Rice, what we have done, we have not used the regular basmati rice or any like normal rice.
Okay.
We have used a puffed rice. So basically, the puffed rice is normally like you dry the rice and then you toast it on a high flame so that it pops up.
Okay.
So we have prepared a pulao with a puffed rice. So it's like very light on the palate.
Like kind of like poha.
Yes, kind of a poha, but with a puffed rice. And in the kurma, what we have used.
Oh my God, I'm in heaven.
Yeah. So for the kurma, what we have done, instead of using the dry powdered spices or the whole spices, we have rehydrated the spices overnight in a water, and then we have blended to a fine paste. So what exactly like in this process happened, like normally when we cook a food with a spice, we add a liquid medium to it. Like for example, if you use a green cardamom, cinnamon or clove, you add it to the oil so that they can release the flavor.
Exactly.
So, but in this, what we have done, we have taken a water and we have like put the spices overnight so that they can release the water, the flavor in the water. With the same water, we have grinded it to a fine paste.
Oh.
So you have the flavor of green cardamom, you will have the flavor of coriander, cinnamon, everything is there in that.
Oh, but Chef, like 10 on 10 for this. Did you see my face when I put the first bite in my mouth? It's heavenly. Because like you said, because you ground every spice to a paste, it comes across more like floral.
More refreshing,
Yeah, it's more
herbal.
refreshing, exactly. It tastes herby, and this is my favorite thing I've eaten like in a long time, chef. And the puff rice is so light.
Yes.
I didn't expect it to be light because normally when you eat basmati rice,
More
or anything-
starchy.
Precisely, because
Yeah.
you soaked it, you said that the starch comes out.
Yeah.
So you could do this at home as well.
Of course, why not? Very simple. You have to just soak it for a minute and stir fry it with some vegetables.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's it. So see, we can all do that as well. So chef, I'm going to jump to the dessert quickly because I don't want to miss it out. Tell us about the dessert, chef.
Now, dessert, we have taken an inspiration from paisam. So paisam is a kind of a dessert which is offered in temples in southern part of India.
Exactly.
And normally we make paisam with rice, with some sugar and like a lot of condensed milk. So what we have done in this, we have just taken the quinoa seeds, slightly toasted them.
I forgot there were quinoa seeds in this. I thought it was normal payasam. That's how good it is. It's delicious, chef.
Quinoa seeds are there. Then we have used some chia seeds to make it more healthy, to make it more lighter. And we have used
Jaggery.
low-fat milk along with some coconut milk. And
I love the jaggery on top.
yeah, jaggery, we have just finished the paisam with some jaggery, but we have not added any sugar to it.
And you don't miss the sugar at all. Surprisingly, you don't miss the
We
sugar.
have replaced the sugar with jackfruit.
Ah, chef, I'm telling you, I thought it was a real payasam. It's that delicious. So, chef, thank you so much. And if you come to Rangmahal, you will get some excellent food and some excellent company from Chef Amrish as well. Chef, thank you. 10 on 10. Like, I'm so coming back here.
Thank you, Nicole. Pleasure indeed.
So Chef Amrish completely met the brief here at Rangmahal, and he gave us not just delicious but absolutely great and healthy food. That was the best part. But now it's time for a breather, and on the other side we're going to have loads of relaxation coming your way. But on the way out, here is an interesting food fact for you. Welcome back, and yes, I'm in my living room and you're watching Body and Mind Season 2, brought to you by Dove Derma Spa. You're probably wondering what's on my mind today. Today I have a very simple agenda. It is to put my feet up and to catch up with my best friend who's coming over soon. But it's also to share with her how to create a home spa environment. And we're going to do this with our most trusted beauty brand. And yes, you guessed it, it's Dove. That must be Cree at the door. Let's go see. Gigi! No, Gigi won't run away. Hey Cree.
Hi.
I'm just holding on to Gigi so he doesn't run out. How are you?
Very well, how are you?
So nice to see you.
Yeah.
Ready for your spa Sunday.
Oh, yes.
So you have some new fluffy
Wow,
slippers.
I know, right?
Yeah, and
This
I
is
think we go.
amazing. This is like you've prepped up for this.
Yeah, look
huh?
at the table. It's amazing as well.
Oh, look at this.
I have everything set up. Cree, I'm so happy to have you over, and so is Catty. She's sticking to you now.
Thank you.
So Cree, to get you into the mood, I'm going to put on some lovely, relaxing yoga music.
And I love what you've done here. This looks
Thank
amazing.
you.
I am never
Only
going.
because I love you.
I'm never going to a spa again. I'm just coming here.
Okay, I'm going to start charging as well now. That's how we're going to make money, Catty and Nicole's spa after this. So Cree, how
lovely.
has your week been?
Very hectic with the entire wedding preps. Yeah.
But fun as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, a lot of fun, but just a little hectic. Therefore, I'm here.
Ooh, just for the audience at home, our beautiful Cree is getting married in exactly a month.
Exactly a month.
The pressure
yes.
is on.
Oh yes.
Are you like ready? Are you prepped to go?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I just have a lot of shopping to do, but yeah.
Okay, so what we'll do is we will relax, we will get totally in the zone, our minds will be clear, And after that, what we're going to do is come up with a game plan for this wedding.
Oh yes.
That sounds
Let's
good,
do
doesn't
this.
it?
Yes.
So, Cree, have you been watching our show?
I have. In fact, there was this one segment I saw of yours, which was the State of One, which was amazing. I loved it. I just loved the setup. I love what you guys did with the singing bowl.
But even the beauty parts, right? Because that's one of the things I want to know from you. Because have you learned any new beauty techniques now? Because you've been introduced to Shashank's family and there's a wedding coming up and
Right.
stuff.
So I was in Abu Dhabi last week, and this is something my mother-in-law has just started. She's been adding onion juice to her oil and applying
Really?
it. It's really good. It helps in reducing your hair fall, and also helps with itchy scalp. And I
Wow.
tried it. It's helpful. It's really cooling. Yes.
And it doesn't smell bad because she's obviously adding like other oils
That's
to
right.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's really nice. One of the things that I was taught during my wedding, my mother showed me how to make a very basic mask of chana ke atta, which is gram flour.
That's right.
And either malai, or if you don't like the smell of malai, you put olive oil, and your skin comes out feeling so
Wow,
good
yes,
as well.
yes.
Even rose water, I find it just makes you feel more rejuvenated. Just the
Right.
application.
Also
of it.
adding haldi to it.
Exactly, for that
Yeah.
little glow and all of that.
That's right. Yeah.
All grandmothers' perfect
Yeah,
techniques.
yeah.
True. So, Cree, speaking of the fact that itchy scalps and all happen during winter, I have the perfect lotion because I find myself reaching for this so often in the winter. And this is the Dove Dermaspa Goodness, and I think even Catty likes the smell of it. Yeah, Catty? Catty's falling asleep. She's so relaxed already. So, Cree, you just take like a little coin-sized amount. And why I like this is the fact that it is really, really lush. You have lotions that are kind of thin.
Right.
This is nice and thick, so you can use it on like the parts that go dry, like your elbow, and you just do it in a circular motion. So obviously you're getting that nicely moisturized into your skin, and it all absorbs really nicely. It smells so good. It smells of coconuts,
It does.
which is something that we both like, right?
Yeah.
Coconut is pretty amazing. Cree, would you like something to eat?
No, I'm good, but I'm gonna get that berry.
Some berries. Speaking of berries, because you like berries, and the name of the next product that we have reminded me of you so much. It's called the Youthful Vitality.
How sweet.
And look at it, it's perfect purple color.
Yeah.
It's just like Cree's aura itself, happy and beautiful. And this has some strawberries,
Wow.
mandarin, sandalwood, and vanilla. Go ahead, give it a try. I think you'll really like it.
I'm gonna try what you did.
Really, my technique?
Yes.
We shall see if it
Yeah.
works.
And
Oh, I love some coconut water.
circular motion.
Circular motion, exactly. It's like a tutorial.
Yeah.
And you already have such beautiful skin.
Oh,
So I think it
no,
will
I
just
don't.
help, accentuate everything.
Oh.
Where do you find the time to work out when it comes to because you're busy with work and the wedding. Look at me, I'm so happy with this wedding. So do you find the time to work out as well?
Yeah, I try and find time. Very important. Therefore, yes.
Especially for the wedding?
Yes.
See, this is why I got you healthy snacks also. I have cucumbers and carrots and a labnid.
I'm gonna have.
Do you want some carrots? You can eat
It's
them
not my
all.
favorite. No.
It's not my favorite either.
Yeah?
This is probably what our friendship is based on. Our dislike for carrots. But the cucumber is good.
Yeah.
And speaking of cucumber and working out, I find myself that I use this a lot, which is the Dove Dermaspa Uplifted. And the main reason I use this is the fact that it's non-oily and it's not sticky.
Wow.
When you go to the gym, you're gonna sweat.
Yeah.
And then, you wear lotion and it gets so sticky, right?
Yeah, it gets really greasy.
Yeah, so this is really light and it smells of cucumbers and water lilies.
Wow.
Who doesn't want to smell like a water
That's
lily
nice
at the gym,
combination.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody in the gym will be so happy that you smell nice when you get there.
Yeah.
So, Cree, we have so many lotions, but apart from relaxing with Dove, I want to know, do you have any relaxation techniques of your own?
You know what? In fact, you should tell me about these techniques, considering you've been doing this.
Speaking of the state of one, because you
Yeah.
like it so much, it involves obviously the Tibetan singing bowls. And the whole experience was so unexpected for me because you go through emotions and you go through feelings that you don't think are possible. So it's all very transcendental, and to find actual words to put it together to explain it to you, it's kind of impossible. You have to experience it.
Wow,
for itself.
sounds so good.
Yeah. But another thing that I do for relaxation is like my small meditations. In the middle of a day, if I just kind of, it's a busy day and things are not working out so well, I'll sit in one place. I'll sit in my little yogi position, like I like to call it. Yeah, and focus on being grateful. Because I think you like that as well. You're a very happy person. You're happy to be alive. And I do that. I focus on the things that I'm thankful for. And I just, focus on my breathing in and out. And I'm very aware of my body when I sit down. And I learned this from the show, to be aware of yourself. And that helps you realize your position in the world altogether. And because you like State of One so much, I'm so definitely going to get you an amazing singing bowl for your wedding.
Wow, thank
Would you like that?
Yes, I love that.
That's amazing. So Kree, we shall relax some more and then we shall go and get our wedding planning on.
Lovely.
Thank you so much for coming, and Kathy is very happy to have you here as well.
Thank you
and
so
am
much for
I.
having me here.
Well, we couldn't think of a better way to bid adieu to season 2 of Body and Mind than today. And we hope that we've left enough of an impression for you to adopt a change and keep it going. As someone rightly said, holistic wellness is not something to achieve and forget, but to attain and always maintain.